Hello, Algebra 2 students, and welcome back to Chapter 3. Last video we talked about 3.1, which was solving systems by graphing. Today we're going to be solving systems again. We're going to be still solving some systems here. But we're going to be using substitution and elimination today. Okay? Of course, when we're doing this, this is actually known as algebraic. Okay, algebraic. You can see the learning objectives here. If you like copying down your notes, now's the time to pause the video and copy these down. Now, the substitution method, okay, we're going to go through these steps one at a time here. The substitution method is exactly what it sounds like, okay? We're going to substitute in something. In order to substitute something in, we need to solve one of the equations, just one equation for one of its variables, for a single variable, okay? You can choose. You get to choose which variable you want to go after. After you have an equation, okay, solve for one variable. How do you know it's solved for one variable? Well, you'll have y equals y, okay? Y equals something, or x equals, go ahead, something, okay? Once you have that, you're going to take that and you're going to substitute it in to the other equation, big key here, other equation, okay? When you do that, you're going to be down to one variable. Check. Should only have a single variable in equation. Now is, of course, a great time. Pause the video, copy down these notes. These notes need to be down inside your notebook. After you have that, you can solve for that variable, and you'll have one value. You take that value and plug it back into either step 1 or one of the original equation. Okay. And that's it. 3 simple steps. Okay. That was a great time again to pause the video. Make sure you get those down. We are going to move right in, though, to an example. So you need this example written down. Pause the video right now. Get this example written down, and then restart it. All right, so in our example 1 here, the first step was to solve for one variable in one equation. Well, when I look at this first example, which is the first example of your video problems worksheet, I am going to solve. Let's name some of these here. Let's name this equation 1. Let's name this equation 2. I think I am going to solve equation 1 for x. So what does that look like? Well, I'm going to take x plus 3y equals 3. That's equation 1. And I'm going to get x along. So that would be x equals, I'd subtract 3y. I get 3 minus 3y. All right, that was the first step. The second step, plug/substitute equation in 1 for other equation. All right, we don't want to make this super confusing. We see right here that we know what x is. What is x? X is 3 minus 3y. So I take this 3 minus 3y and I'm plugging it in for this x right here. So how does that look? That'd be 2 times, oh, okay, that's 3 minus 3y minus 4y equals 6. And the check I said here was, is there only one variable left? Well, let's look. There's a y here and only a y there. There's only one type of variable. Now I should be able to solve this. I just distribute 6 minus 6y minus 4y equals 6. I get 6 minus 10y equals 6. Subtract, I get 10y equals 0. And then finally, I get that y equals 0. I know right now, I know half of my answer. I know half of the answer. I know for a fact right now that my y coordinate is 0. I need my x. That is where step 3 comes into play. Plug solution to step 2 back in. Okay, this should be rather easy. I just plug it in anywhere I want. I can put it in either one of these. I think I'll put it back into equation number 1. Of course, equation number 1 is up here. And I'm plugging it in for y. So when I plug that thing in, I need to plug it in for y. What was y? Well, it was 0. I see that 3 times 0. Okay, that's just x equals 3. Okay, where do I put that? I got x equals 3, y equals 0. Oh, x equals 3, y equals 0. Right there. If I wanted to go a little bit deeper, okay, and I wanted to make sure that I wanted to get 100% on this, how would I do that? Well, I check it, right? Okay, so to get my 3, I plugged it into the first equation. If I plug it into the second, my ordered pair. So if I plug 3, 0 into both equations, it should work. All right, wait a second. We already plugged into the first one. The second one was 2x minus 4y equals 6. If I plug in my ordered pair, that'd be 2 times 3 minus 4 times 0 equals 6. Well, that's 6 minus 0 equals 6. I think that's 6 equals 6, so it checks out. Now's a great time. Pause the video, go back, and really make sure you understand that first problem. All right, on to the second one here. That would be a great time, too, if you wanted to try this one out on your own, that you pause the video and you try it out on your own. Okay, now that you've had a chance to try this one out on your own, or you feel like you're stuck, let's go through the process here. I'm not going to write down all the steps again. Instead, maybe I'll just number. So I'm going to do step 1. I think I'm going to go after this equation right here, my first one up here for y. I can see y is almost alone already anyway, so I might as well go that route. So I have y equals negative 4x plus 7. Okay, so I know that y is negative 4x plus 7. Well, that means this y right here has to be negative 4x plus 7. Okay, let's rewrite that. Again, what am I putting inside these parentheses? The negative 4x plus 7, because that's what y is. Now it's just a simple distributing problem. That'd be what? Negative 20x plus 35. That's negative 18x equals, okay, if I move the 35 over, that'd be a negative 36. Divide, and I get 2. All right, so how many answers do I have? Right now I got 1. I know that x equals 2. Well, if x equals 2, I know I can take this value here and I can plug it back in up here for my x value. So I have y equals a negative 4x times 2 plus 7. That's negative 8 plus 7, and that is a negative 1. Now, how do I want you to write your answer? Well, of course, I want it as an ordered pair. That's 2, negative 1, and I have my answer. If you would like to check my work, feel free to plug it into the original. Okay, these two up here, plug them back in, and make sure that that point 2, negative 1 works. That is number 2 also on your sheet. I would like you to try number 3 now, completely on your own. Okay, try it out on your own. I have the answer key posted in number 3 online. Try the thing out, and then after a minute here, you can come back to this video and you can see the answer.